Hey guys, what's going on? Texas Track Dad is in the building. I got another hot show for you today. We're gonna talk to Taylor Gullatte. One, hey, she's fast, y'all. I'm telling you, she's super fast. Um, but before we do, I want to give a shout out to TrackBarn. If you're looking for equipment, apparel, anything like that, shout out my guy over there at TrackBarn. You could put in Texas Track Dad, also get you a discount there as well. Also, the Soto Nitro has a meet going on this weekend. Gates open at 8 a.m. Get there early. It's going to be Saturday. Get out there, show off your sprints, show off your mid distance runners, all that. Get there, guys. It's going to be at the Soto High School. All right. So we got a sprint star in the building. How you doing, Taylor? How you doing?
I'm doing good today. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. But before we start talking to Taylor, let's talk about some of her accomplishments. All right. So in the 100-meter dash, she ran a 11.67. Now, Taylor, what grade you in now?
I'm in the ninth grade, a freshman.
So you telling me you're a freshman, you out there running 11.6,
Yes, sir.
11.67 like that.
Yes.
Good job. Good job.
Thank
She
you.
got first place at the GA, fourth USA freshman, top 50 country high school, top 10 state all high school. Um, 200, she running a 24. Wait a minute now, 24.47.
Yes.
Nice. Good job. Good job. So she can run the two also. Second place for GA freshman, 11th in the US, top 25, top 25 in the country, in high school. You could just do it all. You can run the 4 too, 55.07, first in GA freshman, third in US freshman, top 25, second in the state, all high school. Hey, good job, Taylor. That's a little bit about Taylor. Um, so, what school and track club do you run for?
So currently I'm at Landmark Christian School. I run at that school for high school. And then for my track club, I run with Dry Face Track Club in the summer. So yes, sir.
So, I seen something on on your Instagram talking about phased out. Is that drive phase right there?
Yes, that's Dry Face.
All right,
That's
nice,
Dry Face.
nice. So the indoor indoor season is over. All right.
Yes.
What do you like better, the indoor or the outdoor season? You like the outdoor where you can got a lot more air, it's a lot more open, or do you like the indoor where it's more close?
I kind of like outdoor better because of the atmosphere. And I always like outdoor. But indoor, I just started running indoor like a couple years ago, so I'm still trying to get used to it.
Hmm.
But it's kind of I like indoor, but it's kind of just like the closed space. It's just not as exciting as outdoor.
Yeah, it's not as fun as the outdoor, right?
Not as
Hmm.
fun.
You get to move around a lot more and everything.
Yes.
Um, so who is your favorite Olympian and why?
Okay, my favorite Olympian is Allison Felix. I really like Allison Felix because of her humbleness and just the way she is. Like she reminds me of me sometimes because of her humbleness and just she's just to herself. And I really like that about her. So yes.
That's a good. I'm telling you, Alison Felix, she's a star on this show because a lot of the guests, a lot of my guests that come on here, they choose her, and they say the same thing about her. That's good. She's a positive role model for y'all. That's good. Um, so when did you start running track? Is it one of them things where you just run around the house, or were you
Yeah.
playing basketball first, or you switched over to track? When did you start running track?
No, so well originally I was a cheerleader and I did gymnastics and stuff. But I kind of like got off of that, and my dad he started seeing potential in me. He started seeing that I could run track, so he kind of played around with me in the yard and stuff, and then he got me into the Bolts, which is a smaller track team, and they developed me there. And then from there, that's when I moved to dry FA. So I really started running in like official track meets at 9, 10. Well, at 10 because at 9 I was hurt. So at 10 I started running officially.
And that's hey, shout out to your dad for seeing that potential in you and move you over to the right sport, you know. So let me ask you this as we talk about dad.
Yeah.
So now is your mom around? I know she
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
she waiting on this question. I know she is. So who did you get your athletic ability from? Your mom or your dad?
Okay, so I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, but I got my athletic abilities from my dad. Yeah.
There we go. We 2 and 3 now. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to the dads out there. Shout out to the dads. And I know your mom, she's a big supporter too. And
Yes,
hey,
very big support.
yeah. So next question. This is one of my hardest questions I asked on the show. All right. So I just want you to make sure you take time before you answer this. All right.
Okay.
Are you faster than Texas Track Dad?
That is a hard question. That's a pretty hard question, but I think I could beat you in a race.
Oh, hey, I thank you for thinking about my feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can smoke it. Yeah, I know you can. So what are your favorite events?
So my favorite events are the 1 and the 2, and then some
Okay.
relays 4x4, 4x1. And
Mhm.
then mainly everything that I run, and then now I'm kind of liking the 400 a little bit. I really don't like running it, but I see that I could really draw my time in it every time that I run it. So I think I kind of like the 400 too.
I tell you what, that 400, excuse me, all great sprinters, they can run that 4 too. You know, that 400, it builds up a lot, you know, makes you stronger than two and everything else. But that 4, don't shy away from it. If you get in there, run it. Um, what advice can you give to younger sprinters?
Some advice that I could give to them is just stick to the sport. When you're in the sport, just stay to it and commit to the sport. Because once you're committed into the sport, it will help a lot. Because like commitment is key in track and field. If you're not committed, then you'll be up and down, and that's just not how it's supposed to be in the sport. So I just say stay committed to it, stay humble, and kill it every time you get on the track.
Hey, you're right. You short and sweet. You trust in that process. You know, you get in there. It's not going to be easy, but you got to get in there. You got to grind. You got to work hard. Sometimes it's not going to go your way, but you got to stick with it and come back and hey, run that next track meet like it never happened. But that's some good advice to the young sprinters out there. Y'all keep working, and your time will come. Your time will come as well. Um, I know that we've been dealing with COVID and
Yeah.
everything else. How did that affect, or did it affect your training? And then again, what advice can you give to the younger athletes? You hit on it a little bit, but
Mhm.
did COVID affect your training? I know a lot of track meets got canceled and things like that. What you think?
So when COVID first hit, it was kind of hard to keep my training going, but like it was kind of hard, but not really. We kept training. If it was, even if it was just doing something in the yard just to stay active, we did that. And basically after like the training in the yard and stuff, that's when I finally go to the track and do some stuff, not with big groups, but with smaller groups. And
Hmm.
then we just stay safe from there. And um, some more advice that I would give is just when you're in the sport, like I said, when you're in the sport, you got to stay committed to it. And if you have a bad race or something and it doesn't go as planned, that's when you just brush it off and just get back up. Because when you just stay down, like my dad says, when you stay down, it just matters about how you're gonna get up.
Yep,
If you
that's
fall
right.
down, it's just you fall down, but you're just trying to see how you're gonna get up and move past it.
Yeah, Taylor, I see you're passionate about about your sport, and that's good. You're passionate and you're dedicated. That hey, that's awesome. You saying you giving some wise words right now, and
Yes.
I hope the younger and older sprinters are listening. Um, so I know you have an Instagram
Yeah.
page, a social media page. Do you think that's important um, for athletes?
Yeah, I think it is important, and I think you should carry yourself well on the page too, because I know college coaches, right, when if they trying to get in touch with you or anything, that's the first thing they're gonna look for is what your social media, like what's on your social media and how it's ran. So I think that's very important. And it's important to have one because that's the easiest way for them to reach out to you. And if you do have one, and if you're trying to get one, you should put your name, your first and last name as the social media.
You are exactly right. I'm telling you, you giving some knowledge right now on this stuff. And Taylor, she's right. When you create that page, make sure you keep it good.
Hmm.
Um, and your name is very important. You want to have your first name and your last name in that username.
Yes.
So you can't be putting too fast J or I'm gonna smoke you Joe or you can't do that. You
Yeah.
can't do it because the coaches they ain't gonna be able to find you.
Yeah.
But Taylor's right. Always put your first and last name in there and keep your Instagram clean, all your social media. Because I'm telling you right now, college coaches they look at social media, they look at your videos. I'm telling you, they watch you all the way. So just make sure you doing the right things on there. Um, so, have you thought about a college major at all? I know you're
Yeah.
a freshman. But have you thought about it?
Yeah. When I go to college, I really want to be an orthodontist. So dentistry is really important. That's what I really want to do
Nice,
in college. Yes.
nice. That hey, it's definitely needed for sure. So, do you think academics are important as for a student athlete?
Yes, I think academics come before athletics any day, every day, because like academics, I know like from previously when I met some college coaches, I know the first thing they ask me are your grades good? How are your grades going? So that's the first thing they'll ask you, and I think that's really important because without the academics, you cannot go. You really can't go anywhere.
That's right. That's right. You can be the fastest in the state in the world, whatever.
Yeah.
If you don't got the academics, it's not gonna work because it goes hand in hand.
Yes.
You're definitely right. And when you're picking a college,
Hmm.
you want to pick a college with good academics, got a good academics program, like you want pre-dentistry or something like that,
Hmm.
and a good track and field program as well. It has to go hand in hand. Um, Name off what are some colleges that you like?
Some colleges I really like is USC. Let's see, USC, a little bit of LSU's from now and then. Sometimes I like LSU, yes. Georgia, because of the program now, Coach Carroll, she moved over there, so it looks really nice right now. They have some good athletes. Kentucky, that's really standing out right now. So yeah, those are
Hmm.
some top four colleges that I'm really looking at right now that I see.
Hmm. Oh,
Hmm.
Abby Steiner's down there killing it at Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, she is for real. What's a good meal to eat the night before a meet?
Night before me, I normally get some pasta and like if it comes with bread, I'll get a little bit of bread, but not too much. But just pasta and make sure you're hydrating and a lot of water and stuff.
You're right. You're right. You're right. So the morning of a meet. What's a
Yes.
good what's a good breakfast for you?
Okay, normally like before every meet, it doesn't matter where it is. We'll normally go to McDonald's and get a sausage biscuit because that's what I get before every meet.
Oh
Sausage
yeah.
biscuit brown. Yes, that's my meal before every meet. It doesn't matter where we are. If we're in California, Florida, it doesn't matter. We have to go to McDonald's and get a sausage biscuit and a hash brown because That's the meat meal that I
This
get before every meet.
you got a traditional meal there going on,
Yeah.
huh? Breakfast. So do you think nutrition is important?
Yeah, I think nutrition is very important when it comes to track and field life because Uh, I I don't eat really that. I don't really eat good like that. But if you are if you are running and you're in your season, it's really important to have that good nutrition in your body.
So what's a good celebration meal? Just say, hey, you done got a big PR. What's a good celebration meal after that track meet? Is it Chick-fil-A?
So every day is a celebration meal for me, really. But
Yeah.
after a meet, I'll just really go like after a meet. I normally PR sometimes at most of my meets, but like after a meet, I just try to like I just be so hungry. I just try to get the quickest thing we pass up before we get home because I'm really hungry.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chick-fil-A. I normally go to Chick-fil-A. Maybe sometimes Zaxby's. We might go out to eat sometimes. So yeah, it
Yeah,
depends.
that old Zaxby, it's not bad. I got put on to that not too long ago. That's pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah,
So Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A, if you had to choose.
Zaxby's.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. So what are some of your goals for the season?
Okay, so my goal for the 100, I already hit it, but it was 11.6. But now I'm gonna try to get down to about 11.5, 11.60, 11.5. And then for the 200, I ran the 24.47. I ran that at the beginning of the year, so I think I could bring that down to about 23.8. So my goal is probably like 23 mid, 23 high. And then for the 400, I'm gonna try to get it down to a 54. If that's
Hey,
either before my high school season is over or before my summer season is over.
yeah, you definitely can do it. Anything is possible with hard work, and you're on the right track right now. Just keep working. Hey, it'll definitely happen for sure. Um, what are the what is the next meet you're gonna be competing in?
So the next meet that I'll be competing in is next Tuesday. It's our area meet, and it's at
Mhm.
Trinity Christian School, and that's where I'll be competing. That's my next meet.
All right, all right. Well, hey, go out there and get them. So out the area you have, it's gonna be regionals, then state.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Hey, go get them. Go get them. Um, what are some of your social media handles? If somebody want to follow you on Instagram.
Okay, so on Instagram is Taylor all lowercase TaylorGullatte, and that's my Instagram. And then for Snapchat, I'm not really on there like that, but it's T and then Gullatte and then the number 8. So yeah.
Good deal. Good deal. I tell you what, Taylor. I really do appreciate you coming on the show.
Yes, sir.
Um, you've been such a good guest, and you've been working so hard. Because I'll follow you on social media. Um, and I think I need to do something for you right now. Let me just pull this up real quick. So I'm gonna hook you up with a custom limited edition
Oh,
Texas Track
okay.
Dad custom backpack. Is Hey, I'm giving these out for a limited time. It's gonna be customized through TrackBarn. So what you're gonna do, you can customize this bag any way you like, any design you want. If you want, you put dry phase or anything you want to do. It's gonna be a custom backpack. All right,
Yes, sir.
and
Thank
that
you so
oh
much.
you are welcome. You are welcome. Like I said, you've been doing such a good job, and um, this is going out to my guests. All right, and I get with your mom, I get with your dad, and I'll get them all that information. Okay.
Yes, thank you so much. That's really cool.
You're more than welcome. You keep up the good work. Make sure you tagging me, Texas Track Dad. We see you down here in Texas, and I want you to make
Or
sure you keep up the good work. Okay.
okay, thank you.
All right. Texas Track Dad, we out. Phased out.